My family is originally from Viareggio, Italy. My father was an artist, paper mache artist. I always was a little too pretty to be a boy. So at that young age, I was a little confused about why I felt like I was a girl. I went to Catholic school. I thought that I could pray to God at night to make me a girl in the morning, and it never worked. And we went to Gainesville, Florida. I was about 11 then, and I was certain that I was trans. I discovered my talent for music very early on, and I came of age in New Orleans in the late 70s throughout the 80s. So I was steeped in, African-American music. So when I came to LA, my first job really doing any kind of substantial work was for Levi's 501. I did the 1993 campaign. And so I met Michael, but Michael and I became great friends. We really offset each other's talents. I came up in New Orleans, I was more self-taught. He went to college, he has a degree in music composition, and we just really, really vibe. He said, hey man, I got this project I'm doing. I'm doing a pilot for a TV show that's about these young people in New York. They're in a cafe, and the main thing about these kids is they're friends. Would you like to help me do the pilot music, the theme? And I was like, hell yeah, man, let's have fun, What is it about friends that's important, that they'll be there for you? I don't have any other lyrics, and the rest is really amazing history. Here we go, Michael, last session of Friends.
Last session of Friends.
That's right.
Here we go. I can barely hold back my carrot.
After I finally got through some major steps of my transition, Michael and I met again at the Border Grill where I was interning. I always tell people that that song about friends couldn't have been written more. He accepted me completely. He really is a friend. It was great because not only was he my best friend for a decade, but he remained so. And to see him again, it really felt like I had always been this person, that nothing had changed. I just was finally happy about it. The LA LGBT Center saved my life. Their transgender care, their health center. I went there because even though I had decent health insurance, they weren't treating my trans needs very well. I really felt accepted. I felt like I didn't have to explain anything. So I found out about the culinary arts program at the LGBT Center. I was very excited. And I went there. Well, you learn an amazing skill that you can apply anywhere in the world. You learn how to cook in a real professional kitchen. When I met these kids who were 18, 19, 20, and they were just starting out. They had nothing. They were homeless. They had come from families that completely rejected them. I felt like such a jerk, because here I was complaining about my lot in life, and they taught me how to be grateful. I work at the Liberation Coffee House. Cafe is great. I get there really early, about 6:30. It's a wonderful experience of being able to not only cook, but immediately serve the food and the treats and the coffee and the pastries. So one of the funny things that happened, once I got a job at the center, and a good friend of mine said, look, there's Robert Margouleff is looking for a roommate. And he goes, yes, the Robert Margouleff. I remember I walked in through that door right there. And I looked around and all the gold records, right? And there's like the Stevie Wonder records, Devo, And I was looking at the records like, there's no way I can handle this. This is too mind-blowing. But Robert was amazing. And the most magical thing happened. We really became best friends. Well, Robert had a whole studio right here in the back. What used to be a garage turned into a studio. So I walked in, I was like, this is a done deal. This is the best sounding studio I've ever had. Having been inspired by your work all these years, and I get to be with you and hang out and be friends first and foremost. My life now, my resurgence, my inspiration, my safety net, the abundance of the richness of my life, it's all because of the center. Absolutely.